Check it out. I'm here at DTA Auto in Santa Monica. Had my car worked on. I was trying to get the airflow adjusted, but they ended up just talking me into doing an entire exhaust system. Check this out. This is a fastback Mustang, first generation. We have so many cool cars here. I was talking to the owner last week, and I was telling him, man, I've driven by your shop. I'm sure if you've driven by Santa Monica, you've seen this shop before. I was like, I've driven by your shop so many times. I didn't think I would have I didn't think I would have my car here with you, but I don't know how I ended up here. I just asked him if he was able to do it, and then, which he's still not done with the airflow, but he was like, you know what? I think we should just do a new exhaust system. So he convinced me. Let's check it out. Well, I'm waiting for a new Zender. In Europe at the time, they had chrome bumpers all around. And then when it came to America, they had to have a little more safety features. So they made this bumper a lot longer, which they call like the diving board, like a swimming diving board bumper. So I don't like those. So I ordered the European ones, but they're coming from the Ukraine. They're taking forever to get here. It's been like a month since I've been waiting for them. Anywho, we ended up having a new catalytic converter, then a new exhaust, new muffler. We're waiting for the new bumper, and then we'll put a new end to it, a new tip. Car looking pretty good. I was looking at the calendar, and I've had it now for 4 months. Going pretty good for 4 months. I go by stages. 1 is the engine and drivetrain, 2 is the interior, and 3 is exterior. And even though I like to work in it in that order, I've happened to do most of the interior. I only really need like 2 things. I need the leather repaired. I don't know if this is open. Yeah, it is open. Need the leather repaired. I need to have the, what's this called, the headliner repaired. That's about it inside. I want to put new mats. I like the weather mats. Now on the exterior, I need to get the rims and put on the spoilers, the new bumpers. Pretty much it. I got a little tail for it. And then here at the shop, they want to do, because it's a funny thing, the owner ends up having a convertible red one like this. So he's worked on his a lot, so he tells me what he recommends for mine. He was telling me we'll do the suspension next. But check it out. Got a bunch of muscle cars. We also got the old school Broncos. I've seen like 3 or 4 of them in here. They had a first generation 3, well, it's actually called 2002. And this other Mustang here, the fastback Mustang. Another orange one. Let's check out next door. And the shop is connected to this European older car dealership, and they also specialize in having and working on and selling Porsche 911 Carreras. So they have a lot of them here. Check it out. I really like those rims. I'm modeling my E30 after this. I'm gonna copy the height of it, the off the ground of it, and then copy somewhat the rims. Smaller version like that. I mean, like a small rim like that, not huge tires, so that it you're not worried about the suspension lowering it. The tires themselves have it a little lower. So that's what I'm modeling my E30 after. I really like these C-Class ones. If I had more time to mess with another car, I'd get something like that. Check out this one. Like I was telling Mario, the owner of DTA over here, I was telling him, like, man, I've driven by your shop all the time, and then seeing my freaking car up on the rack, I was like, whoa, that's so cool. But they do build hot rods here, so you know, they don't want to just fix something. They want to put in something new that's better and performs a lot better. And then when in the late 70s, was it the late 80s to early 90s, when the E30 body came out, this was called the hot rod for polite society. You do a lot with these. Obviously, this type of body, the E30 chassis, is one of the most winningest touring cars in history. So it's super cool. That's why I like it. I've had every edition, and this is the only edition I didn't have, the E30. So I had the 70s, the 90s ones, the 2000s, and then so I went back for this 80s one, 1987. I like it a lot. We get a little video of how it sounds. So I didn't get the car back today. I could have, but two things. The owner has the same car, so I think he's a little emotionally invested into my car, as in, like, he did work on it and put a new exhaust, but the O2 sensor is a little off, so he's like, I suggest we replace it, because you know, you don't want to mess up the work I just did with a 35-year-old O2 sensor. But he was like telling me, like, concerned, and I was like, all right, man, yeah, sure. He's like, yo, it's probably like $160. I was like, all right, no problem, man. I was like, let's get that done. He's like, all right, but just leave it here then, you know, don't drive it around. And I was like, all right, no problem, I'll just leave it here. And he's like, but give me a few days, because I got to order the part, and I got a few other customers that need their cars a little bit earlier. And I was like, all right, no worries. What day is it? Today's Tuesday. There was a Euro car meetup on Friday I wanted to go to, but we'll see if I go with it. Today's the 11th, and there's another car show I wanted to go to on the 25th, so we'll go see. Hopefully we have a E30 up and ready for it. Man, I'm having fun getting it built out, you know. Obviously, if I was more car handy, I could build some of the stuff, but I could do other stuff, you know. While they do that, I'll work on another project. Like I was saying, I am having fun having it built out the way I want it to, you know. It's like almost there, almost. Needs a tad bit more work, tad bit more love, tad bit more money in it. But man, sometimes I just think about, like, the work they do to it is not really valued at what, like, if I was selling the car, let's say I did new muffler, $700. It's not like you're gonna sell it and be like, all right, yeah, I was gonna sell it for $5,000 and now I'm gonna charge you $5,700. People that are gonna buy the car, if I was selling it, are gonna pay extra for all the work that you already got into it, especially if you do it right and you don't skimp and you know the stuff people are looking for. Like I was watching this I was watching this Um, it's just like mine. It was just like mine, black, but it was a convertible with a specific engine that I would want on my car if my engine gave out. Once my engine gives out. But I was like, wow, you know, so if I had that in my car, I don't know, I would value my car right now maybe at like 10,000. If I put that engine in, man, it's a good $17,000 car. And the engine doesn't cost $7 grand.